Audio test 1, 2. Audio test 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can hear me. Hey guys, AJ Town here, live with the T Storm Chasers. Going to bring you the latest outlook. Hopefully you guys on Facebook can hear me. I've seen no comments as of yet that you can, so hopefully you guys can hear me there. I don't have a way to do a quick audio test on that. But hey guys, AJ Town here, live with the T Storm Chasers. Going to bring you your Thanksgiving travel outlook. So what are we looking at? What are things going to be shaping up, and how nice are things going to be, and how it's going to look for you. So as we get started here, again, I'm live on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube, bringing you all this information. So thank you, Abby, thank you, April, and thank you, Alfreda. I think I said that right. Sorry if I mispronounced it. So real quick, looking at the nationwide map here, we're not looking much of watches or warnings or anything. We do have the advisories over in Indiana area there. That is going, that is just going to be a special weather statement. That's not going to be anything too crazy or anything. Basically, it's an elevated fire risk for out in that area is what we are looking at, that on the map there. Out in Indiana, Ohio, Kentucky, and Virginia area there is what we are looking at. As we continue to look at let's look local here, and let's see what we are looking at for local weather. And get to the right screen here for the latest lookouts here for the Sioux Falls area, the Quad State area, Minnesota, upper Midwest area here, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and some other areas as well. Let's take a look there and see what we are looking at for your travels here for this week. As we go through the day today, we don't expect to see any disturbances really push through the area. We do have a disturbance there out in the western portions pushing through Wednesday evening that we are seeing right through Casper, Wyoming, up into the Denver, Colorado, and western portions of South Dakota and western portions of Nebraska. As we do continue to push through the day there, Thursday, Thanksgiving Thursday, we do see some of that disturbance there as well, continuing to push through the Colorado, western portions of Nebraska, and eastern portions of Wyoming. We don't expect to see much conditions there for South Dakota. As we go through the day, that quickly rushes eastward and out, or eastward and out of the area. Good news is for the Thursday into Friday there, we're not seeing much disturbance. We are seeing there on Saturday a disturbance moving through the southern portions. So those of you that are joining us that do travel, if you have to do travel south there, you do see that we are watching a huge rain disturbance right through here. Good news is what we are seeing for the temps in this area and stuff, we are not expecting it to be much of a dangerous situation, snow situation, anything like that. That'll continue to progress its way northeastward and into the Illinois and Iowa area, and Wisconsin and Indiana, Michigan area there on Sunday. So if you have to travel on Sunday, we are watching a little bit of a cool down there that might affect the I-80 corridor. If that does affect the I-80 corridor there, I-35 corridor, we do see a bit of a mixed precipitation chance on that coming into the day, late morning on Sunday there. So those of you that will be traveling there, if you're coming back next week, we don't see much of a disturbance there, just one along the I-90 corridor on Monday. But we are watching another big snowstorm system here. For right now, it's in western portions of South Dakota, western portions of Minnesota, Nebraska, Casper, Wyoming, and into Colorado You can see the large disturbance that is starting to push through the area there on 11/29 on that Tuesday. That is Giving Tuesday as well. Moving through the area on Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday evening, Sioux Falls area actually could see a large snow system with this as well. That'll continue to progress its way eastward, northeastward, and out of the area, affecting the Great Lakes area and Wisconsin area as well, Minnesota and Iowa, and finally pushing out. Snow totals. Let's take a quick look at snow totals of that snow system that does push through here. We'll do run total quick. Again, we're expecting a decent Thanksgiving travel from what I've seen. As we go through, again, Wyoming area there, we are expecting that. We are seeing, again, some substantial amount of snow pushing through the area for next week. So definitely something we are starting to watch very, very closely. Even your precipitation outlook is right about that near normal to just a little above normal for much of the upper portions of the Midwest there. As we take a look at your temp outlook here for the remaining portions of November, we are going to be right around that near normal, a little below normal mark there, coming into the rest of the week and into the rest of the month, actually, and into next month. And then as we do continue to look at, again, we will take a closer look here at home. Beautiful, beautiful day. We are actually expecting a beautiful week as we do take a look at our WSV3 model here as well. We're going to do it as a nationwide model run. So as we do put this model into run there, we can see some disturbance down in the Houston area. For some reason my map didn't load correctly, so I do apologize there. We are seeing that disturbance move through the Louisiana and Texas area there. That's just going to be some rain showers. We don't expect to see much severe weather or anything like that with that. I'm waiting on this to re-download here. I do apologize. Joys of doing a live cast. Hey, thank you guys for those roses. Greatly appreciate those. We greatly appreciate roses on TikTok. Those are bringing us funding as well, so we greatly appreciate that. Again, we are watching that rain disturbance push through the 23rd. So what is that? That would be Wednesday. We are seeing that rain disturbance push through the Midwest there. Lower portions of the Midwest. We're not expecting it through the upper South, as such, South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, Minnesota. So good news is, as we go into what we are Thanksgiving, we are not seeing much of disturbances at all across the nation. We are seeing out there in Washington, Portland, Oregon area there, we are seeing a disturbance push through that. But that is going into Boise, Idaho, and quickly dying down as it does continue to progress its way eastward. As we take a quick look, let's take a quick look at your temps. That is also going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous thing as well. Get that loaded here real quick. So we take a look at your temps. We do see that we are looking at a little bit of a cool down coming into the overnight hours. But good news is that much of the state is actually looking at a cool down. Much of the country, sorry, I do apologize. Much of the country is looking at a cool down. Albuquerque, New Mexico, 28 degrees. Phoenix, Arizona, 42. Oklahoma, 34. Midland, Texas, 34. Dallas, 38. Memphis, 32. Cincinnati, 27. Chicago, 39. So it's actually going to be warmer in Chicago than it is in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Gotta love our weather. Now as we go through the day on the 22nd, so next week or tomorrow, we do see a warm-up coming through as well. Coming through the day tomorrow, we do see a brief warm-up there. Temps we're going to hit near that 45, 50 mark in some areas down in Nebraska, Iowa. And then as we go through the night, again, we do see that much of the country does have a cool down there. Good news is, though, on the 23rd, some areas in South Dakota are looking at temps above 60. And then as we go through the overnight, we're cooling down quite a bit there. And then we will bounce back again. We are looking at such a fantastic Thanksgiving weekend that we are coming into. We'll actually take a look at our 24-degree look here at some high temps. As we go through the next 48, 72 hours there, we're at 72 hours. We are looking at high temps on that day. That is Thursday here. We are looking at temps in the 50. As we go into Friday, we are still in the upper 40s. Saturday, we're still in the 40s to 50s. And Sunday, as we come into Sunday there, we are looking at temps in the 50s as well. So we are looking at actually an awesome Thanksgiving weekend. We are looking at great Black Friday weather, great Small Business Saturday weather. We cannot tell you how great of actually we are being spoiled with this weather coming into towards the end of November here. We are looking at some awesome weather pushing through the area. Much of the country is not looking at much of a large system pushing through. So travels, we don't foresee travels being concerned. Road travels we don't see being concerned, and air travel as well. So we are looking at a fantastic travel weekend coming into coming into this Thanksgiving holiday season weekend. Is we are looking at this great travel weather. We are looking at temps going to be awesome. All the way through, we are looking at 40s to 50s all the way through Monday of next week. So we're not watching much of those disturbances. However, this is what we are concerned with, is this cold front that is pushing through right now. We see it pushing through the Pierre area there. We could see it greatly start pushing through. Now that's where our next disturbance and our next snow system is going to be for the upper Midwest portion of this. And then as we go into the Wednesday into Thursday there, we could see temps really start to drop down as well. So that being said, we are looking at a fantastic travel week. We are looking at a fantastic travel weekend. Get out, enjoy the weather, enjoy it with your friends and family. Have a Friendsgiving, have a Thanksgiving, and have a family giving this weekend. I want to thank everybody for joining us. We'll continue to watch that winter storm as it does continue to progress and get closer towards us. We'll start doing more briefings and more updates on that as well. Again, get out, enjoy the weather. It's going to be fantastic, and you guys have a great one. Thanks, everybody, for joining T-Storm Chasers. This has been AJ Town live with you guys, and we will save this video for later as well if you guys want to come back and watch it again. But again, travel is not going to be a concern. We don't expect air travel to be a concern unless it's, we know how air travel is. But we don't expect weather to be a factor with air travel. We don't expect weather to be a factor with ground travel either. So stay safe out there. Don't end up on our feed. Thanks, guys, for joining us, and have a